What's up, everybody? Justin here from JustinThomasMiller.com, being a weirdo and introducing practice number 3. Practice number 3 is all about carbs and fats and adjusting the serving size. So let's jump into that. Action step for this week is to identify 3 to 5 of your favorite carbohydrates.
Time to carbo load.
And healthy fats. So carbohydrates would be something a little bit on the starchier side, or fruit. So you can use your cheat sheet to help you identify some of your favorites. And healthy fats would be something along the lines of avocado, olive oil, maybe nuts and seeds, nut butter, grass-fed butter is another one as well too. Again, you can use your cheat sheet to help you identify a few. So I make a short list of 3 to 5 of your favorite carbohydrates and fats, and we're going to be using it this week to work on this practice. So level 1 is to try to get a hand-sized serving of carbohydrates and or fats with one of your meals today. So a carbohydrate serving is about, one serving is about a cupped handful of carbohydrates. Or if you need a measurement, about a fist size serving on a plate. And a serving of healthy fats is about 1 thumb. That's going to be about 7 to 12 grams of healthy fats if you're looking at labels or and whatnot. And a 1 cupped handful of carbohydrates is about 20 to 30 grams, similar to our protein as well too. So what I'd like you to shoot for this week is for women, if you're having carbs with the meal. And again, if you're not having carbs with your meal and you're doing a lower carb meal, that's cool, rock it. Yes. But if you are having carbs with one of your meals this week, I'd like you to shoot for females, love for you to shoot for 1 cupped handful or 20 to 30 grams at that meal. And for men, I'd love you to shoot for 2 cupped handfuls or about 40 to 60 grams at that meal. And if you're having healthy fats with your meal, awesome. If you're not, that's cool too. Women, I'd love for you to shoot for a thumb, which is about 7 to 12 grams at that meal. Men, about 2 thumbs. And that is going to be about 14 to 24 grams of healthy fats per meal.
No offense to you, don't waste your time.
Now, something to be aware of with this one is a lot of, if you're eating animal proteins, a lot of those proteins will already have healthy fats attached to them. For example, eggs are going to have about 7 grams of fat with them, which you've probably noticed after creating calorie awareness and looking at labels or looking at food online on a website like MyFitnessPal or something like that. You know, lean ground beef is going to have fat associated with that as well too, and so is salmon. Now, if you're a plant-based eater, you probably notice that maybe your tempeh, tofu, or some of the other plant-based proteins already have carbohydrates with it. Quinoa, beans is another example. So that's something that you would want to take into account this week. So if you're eating eggs with one of your meal, you're probably not going to need to add any healthy fats to that. And if you're having beans, if you're a plant-based eater and having beans with one of your meals, you might not need to add extra carbohydrates with that. You might be already getting enough. So it's just something to keep in mind. Level 2, if you want to step into it, keeping up with the theme, excuse me, apparently something just flew in my throat. We are going to actually use that food scale and weigh a portion out. So again, you have to look at the labels or maybe look up the information online to see what a serving size is going to be. But you're going to throw it on a food scale, weigh that portion out, and that's going to be leveling up. And again, the goal is just to do this at 1 meal this week. If you'd like to, you can go 2 meals, 3 meals, whatever it might be. But again, we're just trying to create more awareness and take action. So level 2, probably should write that down. Weigh it out. Weigh portion. I will be back with a wardrobe, speak Spanish, French, as well as gibberish apparently. I will be back with a wardrobe change in practice number 4 in a few days. Take care.